Hello students, welcome to your online classes. We are going through History Chapter 8, the education system under the British rule. We have already discussed about the recommendation of Wood's Dispatch, and based on the recommendation of the Wood's Dispatch, the company's official decided to start primary schools who will teach in the primary school in the villages have to be started. Here the medium of instruction will be the local language of the villagers. And for this, many pandits were appointed and in the villages, and they were in charge. One pandit was in charge for 4 to 5 schools in a village. And what was the duties of the pandits? They have to work on the behalf of the government, and they were supposed to visit the pathshalas and submit periodic reports of the progress, whatever happening in the schools. And sometimes they have to take the classes also, so that the improvement can be done in the teaching methods. So in this situation, what happened? Earlier, the atmosphere was very informal in the pathshalas, and it was now replaced or changed by some system. Properly, system was being followed now. Like there was timetable, there were for both teacher and student have to now follow the timetables. Textbooks were also there now. Earlier it was not there. Now they have to pay the school fees and give examination also. They have to take regular classes also, and they have to give examinations. And the pathshalas now have to go along with the new rules of the government. If they are not going to follow and the rules of the government, the grants which were given for the development of education system will be stopped. So those who were against it, or those who are not ready to follow the rules, they will get no support from the government. They were not getting any support from the government. So it was very difficult for the gurus who run their pathshalas independently. Okay. So totally the informal system of education is now becoming so formal. New system have to be very discipline oriented, and they are following a timetable, and everybody has to be attend the school. So and they have to pay the fees. So the poor people who are not able to afford the fees affected the most in this system of education. And if they miss the school the classes during the harvesting period, it was considered as indiscipline manner. So it becomes very problematic for the mass people. Mass people mean on the large scale the people, children were affected. Now, drawbacks of modern education. Drawbacks means what are the disadvantages of modern type of education? The education which was being imparted by the British were not based on Indian tradition. So there was and the language was also different. So it created a difference on the basis of language and culture in the society and the family. So, and parents also complained that children are not following Indian traditions. Okay. The English educated people status was different from the people who are studied in vernacular languages. Modern education also neglected the masses. I have already discussed about it. Masses means the common people, as they were not able to continue in the regular classes, and they were not able to pay the fee. Okay. It also neglected the education of the girls. Though it is recommended that education of the girls should be given, it was not fully implemented actually. And scientific and technical advancement was also not done as per the requirement. Now, the Indians who received modern education gradually began to blindly follow the European ideas. That means, without understanding the pro and cons of the modern education, they started to follow it without thinking anything. Oh, if it is a British thing, then it will be good. They think that. So they felt that the importance of the Indian traditional language literature, as their contribution is also great in uh, in our society, in for India. Despite there were many drawbacks in the Western education, it has some good points also, as they have a broad ideas on some things which we don't follow. Like we have many evil practices in our country, and the British tried to eradicate that, like Bal Vivah, widow remarriage, the Sati Pratha, and all that. It fostered the British education fostered among us the liberty, socialism, and nationalism. And the two cultures, the Western Indian culture, merged together. And also, the Indians people realized that there are social evils and there is superstition, and this should be they should get rid of this superstition and social evils in order to bring a better society, better society in India, to make India a better society. So it was necessary to make some changes in their thinking. So today, that's it for today. We will meet you in the next. We will meet in the next class. Till then, keep reading.